This is DG Vision Network.
Okay, this is still DG Vision Network with Karaoke. Today we are with Honorable Olumoh, a member of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Honorable, good to have you here today, sir.
Thank you very much.
Alright. Okay, so before we go to the main issue, we would like to officially meet you and briefly take us through how your journey has been so far in politics.
Well, thank you very much. Like you rightly said, my name is Honorable Hon Saad Olumoh. I was born in AJ, in Ajegunle. That's in Ajeromi Development Local Government. I grew up there, did my primary school there, my secondary school in Kwara State, my A-level also in Kwara State. I did my university program, first degree in finance with the University of Lagos in Akoka, and I also have a master's in finance from the same university, and I have another master's in banking and finance from the same university. I'm married, I have children, and I would say Ajegunle is my home because I married from there. Even though we moved around, and it's a home for us. We love being there. We like the place because it's a mini Nigeria where you have everybody in this country, no matter where you come from, represented in AGC. So that's just a bit of my background of myself.
Okay, why did you go into politics?
Well, politics for me is a calling. A calling within the context of how you improve on what you meet on ground or what the society has on ground. And particularly, I have been part of development in my community, and along the line, people from the community felt I would do better in politics. So I was so encouraged to join active politics. But before then, I've been a student in unionism. I've been part and parcel of politics at the school level, come back to the community. Apart from the intervention, we get ourselves involved in whatever happens within the community. And so that was how I developed my interest, coupled with the fact that with the advent of democracy in 1999, we have a governor in Lagos State, that is Tinubu, who came in and turned things around. And it was a good go for me because I felt that it's somebody who is worthy of emulation, somebody who gave the youth at that time encouragement to showcase whatever talent you have in you. And that was how I started. And to God be the glory, I'm here representing my people like everywhere.
Talking about the Jagaban himself, that's Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. In the last few hours, we know what has been dominating the airwaves about his ambition for Tinubu. What do you think this portends for Nigeria, and what do you think young people should be looking forward to?
Well, Asiwaju, like we call him, and as the name connotes, when they say somebody is an Asiwaju, means a leader. Somebody who is always in the forefront of everything good. Like I said earlier, he came into Lagos, turned everything about Lagos around. I'll tell you, for example, coming into Lagos, the idea of Lagos was practically nothing. And today, Lagos has an idea that no states in the country can even surpass. So he has done so many things that are pace-setting in terms of human capital development, in terms of infrastructure development. Whatever you see in Lagos today, that everybody comes from everywhere in the world. I would say everywhere in the world. People come from Ghana, people come from every part of Africa to copy what we do in Lagos. By virtue of the fact that I sit on this seat, I'm able to see more. So he started this thing. So whatever plan, whatever you see in Lagos, and of course, these have been transformed to the national level. The vice president was his product, Professor Oyemi Osinbajo. Lai Mohammed, the Minister for Information and Culture, his product. Ben Akabuzi is the DG budget at the national level, his product. We have Kabiru, who is from Kano, is a commissioner here, is his product. So we have so many of his products. Now to talk of internally here, even the governor has been in the system, he knows his product. Then to talk of my own boss in the assembly here, Right Honorable Muda Shoga Yobasa, who has the cognate experience and everything when it comes to legislation, is his product. So it develops human capital. And that is what this country needs. We don't need to perform experiments with the fate and the future of this country, especially for the young ones. Most of the people that you see that we talked about, they were young people when they came into office. Some of them were in their 30s, some of them were in 20s. And I tell you, in this assembly, we have more of young people in this assembly as I speak with you. We have people under their 40s. So many of them, learning that same thing that the Jagaban initiated in the development of Lagos State. So we have seen him transform Lagos State. We have seen his footprint at the national level. Is Fashola not doing well? Fashola is a lawyer. It's his product. So many governors, Rao Farideshola, many of them cut their teeth off from him. So we cannot afford to perform an experiment with the future of this country. He's the right person for the job. I'm so happy that he came out boldly and said, yes, I want to provide myself to better the future of our nation. And I think Nigerians will not be disappointed, taking what we have seen within the context of what Lagos has transformed to in the last few years.
Okay, thank you very much for that eye-opening submission.
This is DG Vision Network.